Hello, and welcome to some more Factorio. My name is Trismegistus, and in this series, we are making a slight adjustment because I forgot to do something. But we are trying to play through, or I'm playing through Krastorio 2, which is a complete overhaul mod for Factorio. My first one. I'm trying to complete it. We are very close, slash not very close at all. Basically, at the end of last stream, we built, I think it was the end of the last stream. Oh yeah, we built this basically. So we built one of these, and it's up here. I can't remember I did this on stream or I've done it afterwards. But basically, we built this thing, and as I understand it, we have to put in. You see that? Because this is it's Mars, but it's in a different order for some reason. But we have to put in these things basically. So I don't know whether I did this on stream or I just left it to do it because there's a lot of them sat on the belts, and so I just sort of hooked them up, and then suddenly it was basically full of those ones. But it gives a warning. Right, it required science data to attempt next activation. Caution, any excess resources or items will be destroyed upon activation. So what I think that's saying is that if I fire this off, if I meet this goal, I don't actually know how I fire it off because maybe it's automatic. But it doesn't appear to be a button to get to, launch type thing like a rocket. But this intergalactic transceiver, I believe we fill it with these, and that's then we have to do that 10 times basically. But every time you fire it, if it's got extra stuff, because I could put, in fact, might as well test it. Which one's a nice cheap one? I can never remember which is which in this. If I put in, say, well, let's put in some of these science ones, and I'll just put. Oh, I bet they've gone into my trash, have they? Where the heck have they gone? Anyway, we can put one of them in. Oh, they're there. There we go. So if we put those in, and then hook this up, I think I can put a filter, stack filter, because it is the S that's missing. So if we put this on, I don't know if there's 200 or whatever it is that we're short have been stacked up. I know we did 1,000. Wow. But when it launches, when it fires, and I don't. What I was also going to check, and I didn't, is can I logic this up and say only enable if S is like less than 1 or something? So it won't put like millions in, basically. Because I think they go into like this. Excess one's going to this, but I think when it fires, when it launches, whatever the appropriate phrase is, I think anything that's in here will just get destroyed. So we can come back and see, does it still have a green one? Because I randomly picked one up. And 67 space research data. Now, so I don't think there are 700. No, there you go. So there's no. It's going to take a while for it to even happen. What we can do, because I don't think there's any researchers left. I mean, we could do some of the buffs. It would make sense to, for example, do mining productivity. But we can basically get rid of the labs now, I think. We don't need the labs, I don't think. Because, and I could do worker robot speed. Because all the other military ones are redundant because the biters are effectively turned off. So all of that's redundant. Anyway, and obviously worker robot speed will be useful, but that's very expensive. And again, that's very expensive. So, is it worth doing them compared to putting the cards in here? I think they happen to be different cards. Let's have a think. So, if I go... Which cards are they? So, this is P, U, and O. And that's P, U, and O. And I don't think any of those are used in here. So, I think I could do those researches and not impact this because it uses the other cards. I don't know if eventually it does. Yeah, it looks like next, when it gets to the next level, it does use 2 that we want. But I say, that's quite quick, 65% bonus speed. And here we could go all the way up to 10 by the looks of things before we start encroaching. So we might as well at least do that one, considering it's a resource booster, as it were. But the thing we're lacking, you know, what this needs is more of these guys here. And that's the problem I've been having all through it. That's what people were telling me was going to be one of the key things is producing these S cards. It looks like I can completely switch off quite a lot of the research and like not have the resources on the belts and all that sort of stuff. It's quite interesting. It's a very different flow to regular Factorio from that point of view, in that you sort of build things that then you stop needing, and you don't really get that in regular Factorio. Yeah, so what we're lacking now? We're lacking electronic components, because it's these guys are the problem, basically. They're lacking electronic circuits again. Now, why is that? That's because we're putting on that belt and they're not coming through. I have got this secondary belt. That's going all the way down there. But it's not flowing solidly. So whatever's using it, what's using it up there? Let's get rid of that. Because it's up here somewhere, isn't it? I could do a mass upgrade is one of the things I could do. Oh, right, so it's the modules, okay. So that's like a zero sum, isn't it? So eventually we'll have like enough modules for the machines we've got. But at the moment we're not quite there. Okay. And they're also running out of green circuits again by the looks of things. Just wondering on the belts front how we're actually doing. So we've got 400 of them. So still not even filled these chests. And what's it lacking? I can't tell. Looks like it's lacking... Yeah, it's lacking the rare metals, which actually are on the bus and not really doing very much. They're here. So we could feed them in more directly. Because I'm thinking about just doing a sweeping upgrade. You know, we just do all of the base, take it all up one level in terms of belts. And not on stream. I set that going maybe at the end and then I would do it. Because it's literally that's waiting. I think I'm going to go and quickly do that. Just because that's a relatively easy solve. But what we can do is like take some of these and put them into the ECUs. But yeah, since I'm sort of here and working on this, we could have a little cheeky little belt, basically, coming across here. Do I want a loader on it? Probably do. Like that. And it wants the rare metals, basically. I could possibly do both. Yeah, I could do the reds. I mean, they're not struggling. What's the ratio on this? What's the actual recipe? Oh, why is it even... Oh, the reds are going in there, so they're irrelevant. Because it's getting the steel gear wheels. Yeah, so we just need to bring rare metals up here, I think. And say, since that's kind of on the bus and not really doing a lot at this point of the bus... Now, where are you? Okay. Here, so if we just sort of underground these. And then if I do that, like that. It's a bit silly using red belt if it's only yellow belt there. Could I upgrade that to red belt? I bet I probably could. Because it'll be smelted up here, I would imagine. Where's my rare metal smelting? Well, that's them coming in. Might run out of stone at some point for the glory. Where am I dropping them rare metals off to process them? Was it down here? No. Where the heck is the rare metal? Oh, here we go. So that's the unloading. And that's barely flowing. So we've got a lot of capacity there. It's going into all of this. And this is barely flowing. And I've only got one of those on the go. And it's red belt here. Why is it not red belt on the actual bus? Where does it flip back to yellow then? Oh, I bet it's whatever I last used. Yeah, we're yellow belt here, aren't we? So, if we take this one, that should be okay. And I can just use that one straight across. Don't know how far down I need to go. I've lost track. So, where's that? A bit further down than that. Ah, so I guess this is it here. Cool. Okay. So that was a quick sort of sticking plaster, at the very least. Oh, and we're done. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I might increase these a bit higher, given that... So I'm thinking about doing a general base super uplift, as it were. So if we put these on 1,000... And is this already on 1,000? Probably, yeah. So I can maybe make that 2,000. Make you 2,000 as well. Cool. So hopefully it'll make like 1 million, give or take. Does that need another? I think it probably just needs to use well, it's no real difference, is it? Oh, it can't output them quick enough. Okay. Right. Probably better with stacks anyway. Low density structures is the blocker there, and I think they're on the bus as well. Do I want to just bring them in, maybe? Yeah, they're here. So if we were to... Maybe we just use yellow belt for them. To bring yellow belt of... low density structures up here. We just do that. Oops. And that. Then I need to hook this up to that. Because this is just the leftover, I think, from rocket launchers. What's on here, so it shouldn't be a... It shouldn't be robbing them as such. It's just, you know, what's left over. There we go. So I'll just speed them a little bit. Speed them up a little bit. What was I actually going to do? I was going to look at this. I'm just aware that I don't want it to launch without... Or I don't want to be there, not to be there, when it does its thing. It's difficult for me to tell. I can't tell how far off it is. Because I don't think it's got like an indicator. In fact, yeah, let's go and let's dash back and I'll take that inserter out, and because they'll just build up on the belt, and then we can put it back in. Because I want to see what happens. Also, I want to know. People are talking about needing a lot of power, but it doesn't say anything about power. But the other thing I was wanting to mess about with today was antimatter. Yeah, so it's only about halfway there. So if I just flip that around, for the time being, it won't insert any things. As I say, we're quite a way off, but they'll back up on the belt, and hopefully we'll improve the you know, production rate as we're working on this. But I'm pretty certain I can get rid of all of these, you know, tech card stuff now. And stop, you know, the usage of material, as it were. But the whole base really kind of needs an uplift in belts, basically, as well as lots of module upgrades. So, where was I going to hook them in? It's all the way up here, isn't it? Is it? No. Confused. Where are they being made? That's not them, is it? Oh, there we go. Couldn't see them. Yes, so we need, basically this belt is, you know, dry, almost. So what we kind of need to do is filter some of this in, and then probably go and add a whole new extra one of those, and see if we can support that production. So this is the belt here. So what we kind of need to do is, before this, is bolster this up. Now we might actually be able to make use of that. So if I do that, because actually I want that to not filter, I want that to output right. I also want it to input right, priority. And then I want this. I might just manually do this one so it's a bit less confusing. This. Ow. Somebody's put a robo port in the way. What a fool. Right, let's take it off here. Like that. And then that in there. Oh, it's purple belt. Okay. Crikey. Purple. Purple. Let's do that then. Don't want it slowing down. Purple. So that then replenishes that belt, which then fills this up properly. Eventually, slowly. You get sort of used to the speed of certain types of belt, like red belt and stuff, and because like the purple and green is mega fast. So this is starting to get stuff in. Now what I could do as well, I say these need upgrades of modules, and it's sort of brought me a load, so I can do that. I can probably start to use some bacons. Because we do, I mean, I say, people have said it needs a lot of power. But I've kind of got so much headroom with power at the moment. But I don't know if it's enough or not enough. But say, we, ow. Run out. Let me just copy and paste that then. Like that. Are they going to be powered? Yeah. So, let's use the calculator. So, in terms of, I think everything here is yellow belt. So, if we put it as transport belt, so it technically needs just over a belt of green and more than half a belt of that. So, I'm not supplying that amount. So what we need to do is switch up to fast belt. In fact, we probably need to go up to yellow belt. I'm wondering if I just sort of chop off these, so it's not quite as boosted. So yeah, so if we go down to that, then it's only half a fast belt of them, and less than half a fast belt. Yeah, so we basically need to upgrade this to red belt. Like that. And same on this. Oops, same on this side. Missed one. Like that. That needs to be red as well. So just that. I bet that probably does as well. That. Oh, one. There you go. Like that. So there's an element of robbing Peter to pay Paul, but this is purple belt, so we've got quite a lot of sort of headroom there. Because it's green that's above blue, and I'm just wondering if maybe I make this into a blue. So if I make this blue, not quite sure why I'm doing so many stupid voices. Right, so if this is blue, like that. So it's not even like properly junking through. It's very stop-start. So they're clearly not really demanding it. This needs to go up though, doesn't it? If we're supplying, if we need 0.3 of a belt of that. In fact, let's use the old upgrader. Imagine this is, you know, we're just going to fail at filling this, but let's have a quick look. Where do these even get added to the bus? We're going to, I mean, I'm not, I say, I kind of need to upgrade the whole thing, so I'm not actually that fussed that, you know, I'm catching random extra belts, you know, that don't align with these, because it doesn't really hurt if there's an extra bit of faster belt. But yeah, you see, this is just a little trickle coming in again because we've not got max beacons on anything. I had wondered about almost starting again, and shouldn't there be some more coming in? There they are. Almost starting again using the larger, you know, the higher level machines, because I say a lot of this I think I can get rid of now, and so that opens up a whole huge area of space. So I could start, you know, doing some max level construction, max level assembler builds, basically. Does that needs to be red as well, doesn't it? All of this here. Like that. Cool. Okay. So how are we doing with these lads now? You're still not getting any all that you need. Why are you not getting lithium batteries? Have I messed up the... So this here... Oh, it's... I have, because they're taking from both of them. So this needs... If it's fast belt, this needs to be fast belt, doesn't it? Because at the moment it's transport belt and it's over a half a belt. Okay. Because they're both taking from that one. Righto, so this needs upgrading as well. I say, it all needs upgrading. That's kind of the real point. But my past experience is that if you do it all at once, it can be a bit counterproductive, because it, unless you happen to have made and stored that volume of stuff, you're just not going to be able to upgrade everything at once. So it does it piecemeal, and it can get stuck in inconvenient places. All of this. There. All the way up there. Okay, and then it's the crystally jobs. Next. Where are they going in? They're going in... Well, they're coming out of here. Yeah. And they're not even... I mean, I'm not even producing what I need. I would need 0.3 of a belt. I don't think these are producing 0.3 of a belt. 0.3 of a fast belt. Look at the size of that. And it's not even... Yeah, it's 0.1. So I need 3 times as much in theory. Maybe this is where I need to go to the advanced chemical lab. Because it wouldn't matter if if I put that up to red belt, all it does is just move the small production up. Now what I can do, obviously, is an upgrade of the modules. Well, to the degree that I can. So if I do a swapsy of 2, 3, so they can put that on the list. And here. Like that. And then we want to go to level 3 speeds. Oh, can't do them all. Okay. So we want to go, oops, we'll go from 2 to 3. Which is sort of there. So I'll sort all of that out. Should have done on the other side and then I could have run the calculator. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, I think we might try some, these high level chemical labs. I say that's not even vaguely close to what I would need. How badly affected is it by that? Where are they? I keep losing them. There we go. These are the ECUs. Yeah, that's the key limiting thing now. Wow. Okay, it's way off, isn't it? I suppose a lot of them are going up to whatever this is. AI cores. How many of these have we got on the belt now? I mean, that's not 500, is it? No, it's only like 200 at best. Okay, so we're a bit off there. Right, so this one. I've already done all of those. Okay, they've done that side. So let's have a look at this side. Yeah, you see, it's still only 0.15 of a belt, so it's half of what the the thingy needs. These need, let alone whatever these are drawing away. In fact, let's have a look at the whole kit and caboodle. Oh wow, that machine's 96. But then I've got way more than these that I'm actually producing. There's only a couple of them running. I mean, what are those actually being used in? I guess some science somewhere. What are they being used for? These, oh yeah, they've been directly used in the actual science, aren't they? So I can't really do away with them. But certainly, yeah, I would need like two of these entire things. So instead of that, as I say, why don't I mess about with because all it takes in, I mean, it's fluids, which again I don't even know how close I am to running out of fluids. But yeah, I'd quite like to play about with the chemical labs anyway. Now, how would I do that? Because that's actually going that way. I wonder what those are. Matter, okay. Right. So there is quite a demand for that, isn't there? And is this powder... I mean, that's pretty flowing pretty solidly. Oh, in fact, because I've just boosted it up, I'm probably not even supplying that amount of powder, am I? Yeah, 0.7 of a fast transport belt is not even what I'm doing. So I'd need 1.4. So that would need to go up to fast belt. At the very least. I think actually we probably want to take it way up to express. I think that gets at the heart of a... We need to like do some stuff with the matter. Because I think... Because I'm using wood to basically produce more of this immersite powder. I believe. Is that what I'm doing? In fact, can I produce... Oh, look, what's that running? Oh, that's green circuits, isn't it? Did they ever upgrade all of this? Oh, look, it's not even... Wow. Oh, right, cracky. There's no iron. Oh, because there's no fuel. Why is there no fuel? I guess because that's just a wimpy old... yellow belt, isn't it? Do I go electric? This is the question. I mean, the answer is yes. But again, I don't think it's something I could do on stream because it's almost like taking the whole base offline. But we can certainly upgrade this to red belt for now. And we only kind of need to do the top. In fact, that's not... Because I don't know what some of those are. Yeah, so we should only need to do the top. Because the yellow belt should be enough to supply the furnaces on each row more than. Except that it's just not getting enough stuff in. And so I can always take it up to blue. So what I really need to do is switch to electric, I think. The old electric trickery. Because I then might be able to use the coal for... Because this is what I was about to say, basically. Is that I'm using wood. Oh, it's now coming down as a solid lane. But yeah, the wood's also going into the green circuits. So it's not actually like that much wood. Well, I suppose there is when you look at it now. Where the heck is that wood going? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, so they are doing that. What I was wondering is, can I actually, instead of using chemical labs and doing blah 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 blah, can I basically use the matter thingies? Can I turn it directly into the crystals? That's what I'm wondering. Rather than the powder. Probably not, I would guess, but then I can use the coal, you see. That's what I was initially thinking, but if we're actually running out of coal, where the heck goes the immersite thing? Oh, it's here. So I need matter plant and matter assembler. Have I got any of those? Oh no. No, so I haven't got any matter assemblers or matter plants. Let's get some of them then. Because I don't think it'll tell me on here. Will it? Or can I sort of backwards engineer it? Because... No, because that just says crusher. And you can magic out the air with, you know, matter things. Right, so Let's not... Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Which way round is it? I can never remember. I think it's the matter plant, as opposed to the matter horn. So, have you got a recipe? Oh yeah, there's some matter cubes as well. I forgot about them. So, what's this one? Matter assembler. Do you have a recipe? No, you don't. Oh, that's obviously how you do the antimatter. You know, power. No, I cannot see a recipe for making the crystals. We can only make the powder. Okay. So yeah, so that's not going to meet our needs. Now if I was to... Because move that up to red. And so there's a bit left on the belt. Because I always take it up to blue or purple or whatever. And it's stuttery. Okay. Are all the modules in? Not quite. Oh well. Because what I was wondering is about just adding something on here, basically. So we'll take this bell. I say, because what's below here, you know, even if I double this or triple this, it's only going to get up to there. It's not like it's going to fill this space. So we could probably, you know, sort of, you know, U-turn it round, basically. So, advanced chemical plants. Have I got any? Matter... Don't think so. Oh dear. Quantum computers, singularity, matter, beacon. Maybe I haven't requested any. Where are the chemical parts? Gas power station, fusion reactor. I don't even know what they look like. I don't know what I'm looking for. Advanced chemical plant. There we go. So I've not even ever requested any. Am I making any? I am. Cool. Okay. Why are you stopped? You should not be stopped. You stopped because of a total lack of green circuits. And that's an issue with no iron. Is that still not getting through? Or is it just taking some time to... I think it's just taking some time to fill up the belts, maybe? Yeah, I need to go electric. It's getting there. Oh, these don't even have any modules in either. I really kind of chanced my arm with not having any modules anywhere, didn't I? Oh well. Right, so you must have brought me them by now. I can't see them. No? Oh, I've got 10. Okay. God, look at the size of that. So, I want you to make that. And it appears to be exactly the same stuff. But you've got 4... Wow, I've not got any prod modules. You've got 4 slots. Crikey, how do I work with this? So, maybe if this was a... Oops. Oh, it didn't quite work, does it? You can't do them opposite. You have to do it like that. Huh, that's a bit weird. So maybe that's not the way to do it. I'm just wondering how it decides why it's got 2 of them. And is that just a convenience thing? Or is it going to have such demand that I kind of need Oops, need to supply it with that much. I think I wondered that before. Right, so inputs and outputs. What we could try and do maybe is use a loader. Because it's only one ingredient. But then, can I use some of them? If I was to use them, how would I fit them in? Because they need to be like really close. I mean, is it going to make any difference if I move that down and put them there, maybe? Because I could get rid of that one. Now, how would I arrange this with... If I use a loader. Guess really I need something like that. And then I could, in theory, put some there as well. But I say, these are such a better version that I don't know that I really need to bother with that. And then maybe the power there. Oh, I put the belt the wrong way around. I think, I say, just doggling it round. Oh, it's the wrong opposite way around, isn't it? Is that going to matter? Not really. Let's just do something. Let's not connect it for the time being, though. So this would be the pipe powder coming in. And then I'll need that bit there again. Oops. Like that. And then copy and paste this. There, say. Have I got any modules? Are there any modules at all? Probably not, because we need green circuits, basically. Right. Is that iron still not flowing? No, the belts are full now. In fact, that's all full. It's just lag, I guess. Here you go. This is what I was saying. I guess it wasn't doing it because, you know, it wasn't really using the green circuits. But this isn't actually that much. And particularly, I should be pushing it this way. So I either need to double this up. Again, it's only level 2 speeds in it. Because how much does this theoretically produce? Just over a fast belt, in theory. And in fact, that machine is stopped, isn't it? Or intermittent. Because they have such a long cycle time on them that it sort of fills up and then empties, fills up and then empties. So, I could just get the bots to double this up. And we can make this blue belt. Is blue twice as fast? I forget. Yeah, so we could double this up. No problem. Like that. Then going to need I might have to go and do that because I'm not sure that's in any kind of Roboport range. That's all right. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. Top bit, but they can put this stuff in between. I should also really upgrade the modules. I think they might have some speeds. If I do that... Yes, I'll have to go and fiddle about with that myself. But we can also upgrade the belt, as I say, to... As I say, I'll have to kind of sort this out, but yeah, we can certainly take this to be blue all the way down to there. Might even be able to go to green, considering I've... Let's have a look, hang on. So, it's red belt at the moment, which is 30. Yeah, that's only 45, isn't it? And I've just doubled it. So actually we could go to green. Go to green. So actually... Oh, is that not on that? It isn't, is it? So actually, we can go from blue to green. Blue to green. Boop. All the way down here. Not sure that one needs to be, but it shouldn't matter. Okay, cool. So they'll sort that out, hopefully. Sort that out, hopefully. I still haven't got a single prod module. I could just steal some of these, couldn't I? Just for the purposes of doing the maths. Wait, where have you... Don't do stuff. Please don't do stuff. It's inconvenient. Right, so that's them. Is it though? I guess I would actually double this up, but no. So that would actually be that. And then if I put these in. Oops, no. Oh. I might turn that back on. Yes, so what's the numbers on this? What's the maths? So this is going to produce, two of them is going to produce 0.1 of a belt, 0.1 of a fast belt, very immersite. In fact, they're very nearly 0.2. And is that what we want? We want like 0.4 of belt, and this was, well, I've taken some of the modules out, haven't I? So that side, 0.076, so 0.15 plus 0.19, or 0.2 is 0.35. So if I double this, we should have like more than enough. So double that. We could put speeds in here temporarily. Get the bots to swap them over. 3 to 3. When they've eventually got some stuff. Swap over. Cool. Yeah, okay. The other question is, how much is this going to consume? 1.27 for fast transport belts, so way more than is on this belt. So it's not probably going to work, but we can take this up to blue. Did I miss them? Oh no, they were yellow, weren't they? Wait a minute. That's fine. So if we end up with like, because we're not, it's not even like half a yellow belt, I don't think, if we do it in that term. So if I sort of, oh, I can't. Oh, I can. Okay. Do that. In transport belt terms, it's 0.9 of a belt, you see. So it's not really all there. Right, so are you working? Well, they're not. Well, they're not going to do anything because I haven't hooked up the acid. So let's do that. So if we put sulfuric acid here, say, like that, and then nitric acid on the other side to try and make sure they're properly separated and I don't accidentally pollute either one. Oh, that's too far. One tile too far. You running? You're running. Cool. Yeah, so we're not producing. We need this to be blue belt level material coming in. Which I think means increasing the matter. Which I think means going and sorting out those. Whatchamacallit? The greenhouses. Let's do this bit first. Oh, there's a Mersite coming in that direction. Is it not coming out of here? Is this not a Mersite as well? That's Immersite. We've got weirdness going on there for the plate. Oh, okay. Huh, alright. Ah. What do we do there then? Because I've basically taken a Mersite down to here to make plate. Which is why this is going to be fairly pathetic. Well, part of the reason anyway, because this is the original. This is this. But then this isn't actually running at full chat. So I could upgrade all of that. And it looks like it would be okay. We might have to add another one of them. So I'm not sure my maths worked out with that. It didn't appear to give the boost in production I thought it would. But yeah, so I think we can take all of this up to blue. If I do all of this as well. I think we should be okay if this is blue. So let's just blast across here. And if we catch something accidentally, we catch something accidentally. So that's up to here. I think. Yeah, that looks about right. But yeah, effectively, the matter production of Mersite isn't really being used properly. Because the plates, I don't think have turned out to really be a high demand item like I thought they were going to be. You know, so this isn't really even, you know, using the belt properly. Oh, I wonder what I'm doing there. That doesn't seem to make sense. Yeah, this is, I say, we need to go and sort the wood out before we even think about that side of things. Have they done all that blue belt? They have. Well, not really. But we can do this bit as well, I guess. Like that. Because this isn't anywhere. Oh, it's 14 million immersite left still. And it's got old level 2 prods. 2 to 3. 2. Oops. 2 to 3. Well, these don't even have... I can't even remember if you can put modules in them. Yeah, it looks like we could boost up that. Legacy stuff. You know, we could have another one of these and say modules. Maybe we'll apply some modules. But yeah, let's go and sort out the greenhouses. In fact, while we're doing that, let's go and see what's going on with the science. Because I won't be surprised if we're there now. Because this looks like it's nicely backed up. In fact, that's very backed up. So it looks like we've been achieving the goal. Although interesting, none of that science is happening. Why is that? Why are you not running? Because you need optimization tech cards, do you? You do. And why have you not got them? Have you not got them because I replaced them? No, you have. You've got them. Oh, no, look. I've messed this up. Oh, no. What have I done here? So that was pink ones. Oh, this should be... I bet this is near and far error. So that's far. And that's far. But that one should be near. Right, okay. So that belt's all the wrong stuff. Anyway, bots will sort all that out. Yes, so if we do that... if I move that over... So which ones is it? I think it's the A... So what I can do, I can put one on there. One on there. And then we can have filter inserters as well. So I'm not going to put them on. That would be those 4, I think. I can have this just be those ones. No, that's right, because I don't need... I only need the map. I don't need the optimization. For that one. So this should chunk through. It's very, very nearly there. Performing test firing 1 of 10 of the intergalactic transceiver with 10% power. Oh, I guess it ramps up. That's why it's 10 firings. The next one will be 20. Ah. So presumably now we've got... oh my... what? Yeah. Okay. So everything's gone off the charts, basically. So assume it's acting like a giant... accumulator, essentially. So when it gets to 30 terajoules... oh, wow. That's presumably when it will happen. Because it's only at 1%. Ah. Well, I think we'll turn that one round again so that it doesn't stick anything else in. So although I want to see it happen, I'm not going to sit here while it charges up. Okay, cool. So that's why we need enormous power. So we need to mess about with matter antimatter power as well, I think. Because these are all presumably running at full chat. What's her tent? Yeah, here we go. Look. So they've. I mean, it happens to be night time, but I wonder what it does in terms of power draw. Is it just taking everything I can throw at it? Because have these kicked in? Because these don't appear to be doing anything. And they're not doing anything. So I wonder how it's regulating its power draw. Oh, the max input is 60 gigawatts. We're not producing 60 gigawatts. We're only producing 6 gigawatts. Or, you know. I mean, everything is kind of dwarfed by that anyway. You know, the advanced steam turbines. Anyway, let's go and play about with the greenhouses. See if we can't. What are you coming to do? Oh, you're picking them up. Okay. Right. Yes. So greenhouses. Houses of green. So yeah, this isn't. Oh, that's yellow belt anyway, is it? Yes, I think that would need to be red belt. Quite a lot of this anyway. So at least half of it. That would do there. So that needs to be red belt somewhere down there. Okay. So I guess I could move this up one. Have that be green belt there. And then just sort of combine those two together. Cool. I just need to hook this up. Have I got any water pumps? Yes. Didn't look at the train track at all. Just ran straight across. Right. So lost it again. There it is. There. I think I've got one of these as well. And one of them. And bring that across. Connect that. Okay. So that should be coming through. Yep, super duper. I did wonder if we'd potentially reach the point where... Oh no. Where it, it wasn't enough water. Yep. Seems to be okay. So this isn't really going in, is it? So what would that need to be? Well, let's have a look. So now that it's all here, in terms of advanced belt is the green, I think. So it's actually 1.3 advanced belt. Okay. But 0.89 superior belt. So I believe the purple is the yeah. So we could take this all the way up to superior. Which is good, because that means I might be able to support more matter production. As well as the current immersite. So so let's just use the. Come on. Oh, it won't have it on it, will it? Okay. Right. So let's purple it. Which means potentially this could go to blue. But yeah, I mean, you know, I've not even got all the modules in there. I don't imagine, because we're still getting these complaints here. It's because we've not... you know, the sort of irony of... it's the green circuits that's lacking to make the modules. So they've been paused for a while because we've not had the stuff. But yeah, as I say, I've not got enough modules on. Okay, so eventually that'll be purple belt. I guess the end of this really needs to be green. Last few. Oops. Yeah, okay. So bots will do the belts. So I could put some of these in, couldn't I? Just the first sort of couple of machines. But yeah, that's really lacking modules. But now this is all solid. Oh, plastic is really thin, isn't it? Why is that? That's all there. Well, for one thing, not the right level of belt. Module. Get a bit more free stuff out of that. And there's that one there. Oh, except there's also that's a solid belt of plastic there. Okay. So it looks like I probably need to essentially balance these two. That might be a bit funky, but how about we use this? Oh no, where's that balancer gone? Is it that one? No. So it's a 2-to-2 balancer, isn't it? Which is just a regular balancer. So it's more like arranging the belts question, really. So have that come off there, and say that come off there, and we balance those two. And then we want once we go back round. So actually, probably if I move that one up, make that an undie, do that there, put that back up there. It's because these are at weird angles. Not weird, but they're perpendicular basically. Right, so that balances the two plastics up. I don't quite know why I did that originally, but I did. But yeah, why is this one... Oops. Why is this one underperforming? Oh, it doesn't look like it is now. Have you lied to me? Well, no, because there's no petroleum. Okay. There's no petroleum there. But why is that? There's just no petroleum anywhere. Oh, and light's full. Why is light full? Didn't I already put in 1 million? Oh, wrong scale things again. So we need even more of those, do we? Maybe I could just put in a cheeky one of these. Or a couple of these. How do I want to do it though? So if I put them there. Actually, can I put that? No, I can't put it so that because of how I've done the thing, so that it hits all three. But I could put like one everything, and they'd get a bit of a boost from all of them, I think. So, and then I could maybe swap out the speeds for prods in the machines. I don't know how many hours it's going to take for those to even be there. Except these are going to be the wrong side, aren't they? Because at this point, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just put in as many as I can, I think. Get one there. So that gives them a bit of a boost, but it looks like I might need to use an advanced chemical lab, because I'm really running out of room there. Okay, so if I was to use an advanced chemical lab instead, and I was to get that to do the light to heavy, light to petroleum. So we can attach that there. And then these need to dogleg, don't they? So that to there maybe instead. Like that. That's in the way. Of course it is. Well, let's kink it round then. Something like that. Oops. That didn't need to be there, but... Because these are just automatically better. Crafting speed of 8 versus crafting speed of... whatever it is, 2, I think. No, it's 1, isn't it? So one of those is the equivalent of 8 of these. Before modules. Yes, there's now not even any light getting in there. Bit. Oh, this is where I'm producing fuel. I didn't know where that was. That seemed to be magical, that fuel from before. That's where I'm making it. Okay. So, I mean, these are now properly full lanes. I don't know if maybe that was just a temporary hiccup. What about this lot? Because this lot's still got old school level 2s on it. And it's not exactly filling any of these pipes with what I've got. Could I put No. I could get one in there for each of them. And that doesn't have to be there. I could move that. In fact, I could put that there. And that'd be fine. So we can have one there. Giving these a little bit of a speed boost as well. No. Forgot to do the very end one, didn't I? There we go. How we do? How we how are we doing on this? Wow, 2 of 30 still. So yeah, a lot of power. I don't quite know why it's not. Because that's the fusion reactors. Because they have like a demand, you know. It's like a charge it up and use it type of thing. Huh. Ah, was that the energy storage? Ah, so the energy storage is kicking in. At some points. Oh, and they're kicking in as well. Okay. It seems to be very random. Don't know what. Maybe there's a problem with the fuel rods or something, have we? Where's that? Ah, this might not be producing enough fuel rods then. Item ingredient shortage. Ah, so we're not actually producing enough fuel rods. Okay. Why is that? I'll have to come back to that question in a minute. Let's do one thing at a time. So, we need to get these guys upgraded to all prods. So it needs a prod. Oh, prod to prod. Speed to prod. Down here. Oops. This number just keeps creeping up because it's the number of prods. You know, rods, and it's not been making them. So a lot of it I can't really properly check because it won't do the maths unless it's an actual got the things in, basically. I don't suppose I've got any, have I? No. So, what's the issue here? I think it's just a volume thing, is it? Because this has not got... I don't think it will let me put prods in there, but I can't check. I haven't got any. No, so it won't let me put them in. So, this is like crammed, isn't it, though? And this has got 6 of them. So maybe a little bit of speeding up would not be a bad thing. And I could swap that in. And those. Oh, I have got 2 prods. Perfect. Oh, so what's the maths like now on this? So yeah, so that's too quick. Maybe if I take 1 out. Oh, it still points it. In fact, I guess that's why I didn't have any in. Yeah. Well, that's way over speed, isn't it? Net machine's 0.2. What? Oh, well, it doesn't really need... It's only if it runs out of these, doesn't it? And I accidentally made so many that I don't think it matters. So, in fact, could probably all be prod in there, just... Yeah, so if another prod in... Well, another speed, I guess. should be okay. Yeah. So that one is slightly over. But to what degree? That work? No, so that's too slow. So I could... Could I? Could have one of these on. Is that going to be enough? Might need to be I was kind of amazed that I got some prop modules there. So yeah, it's gone slightly over still, but say, can I just want this to be a bit quicker, I think. No, so that's not quite enough. Maybe instead of that we put either one or more of those on. Okay, so that's not a bad thing. I'd love to put another prod in. Well, actually, let's pinch that one. See what that looks like. Those two. So it's 0.2 down. If I put another one of these on, 0.2 over. I think I prefer 0.2 over. Don't suppose I could. Oh, that's very nearly perfect match, isn't it? So maybe actually what I do is instead of that being there, put that there and that there. Those in. No, it's 0.1 down. Why is it 0.1 down? Or did I not do that properly? No, I did. 0.1 over. I don't imagine... Because these are like less effective, aren't they? Oh, that's not far off at all, and it's ever so slightly over. Perfect, okay. So I can put this... I've started getting prop modules. It's a bit of a miracle. So this is running quicker now. Now we're out of lithium. I guess I could boost these up, but actually we're probably out of lithium. There's 200 on the way. So if we boost these up to try and buffer it a bit. I think that was way over anyway, wasn't it? But just make it 100. And then there's more in the air at the same time, sort of thing. You see, it's not ticking up very quickly. So we may need to increase lithium again. Well, it's at least making these quicker. Are all these running? Not really. But it says output full, which is steam, isn't it? Yeah, so it hasn't really got enough of them yet still. Okay. So probably need another, like a duplication. Oh, why have I got one of those there? Probably need a duplication of this. But I'm wondering if I can... Oh, you can't flip chemical parts, can you? Let's just do it the other way around then. Because there's no real point having more boxes. But for this one, maybe this just doesn't. Maybe it only adds new ones into that one. Maybe. So I should be able to flip this one. I haven't got any of them. And then that. Have you got your condition on? Wait, have you even got a condition? No, that's a read content, isn't it? To that one. Yeah, okay. But yeah, we better increase... If I've just doubled the amount of demand, let's double this up again. Not as I say, I'm pretty sure there's not this amount of lithium. kind of being produced. That there. So it needs heavy water, which is that one. Like that. Pop it on now. Oh. Helps if you connect it properly. Now, heavy water. I guess at the very least... Wait, what did that do? Weird. 2 to 3. Yeah, so that should be 2 to 3. Like that. Oh. What was Biddly Bob? Oh! Dang. It happened. Dang. Okay. Huh. But that must mean it can't possibly have got all the way up to... Maybe that's the max then. So when we do the 20% one... Well, first thing to check. Let's go and check. Did it eat those modules? So the extra ones that were put in, have they all just disappeared? I suspect they have. Yeah, so the extra ones that were in there have just been eaten. So we want a system here like this. Oops. Where it only puts them in if it's not got them. And I don't mind losing 1 or 2 cards. So these all need a logic attachment, basically. To say only put them in if there's basically none in there. So the filter on this is the space research. And only put them in... What? No. I'm going mad. So if that is less than 1. Yeah. And this one's the blue ones. Matter. If that's less than 1, then that's your filter. I mean, obviously it'll put 12 in, because, you know, it grabs 12 each time, but that's, I say, I'm not too fussed about it. You know, losing that many, but I suppose there is the question, while it's charging up, will it just keep sticking them in? I don't know. I think it must have only charged 10%, is what I was saying. So basically, the 6, you know, whatever it was, 30 terajoules, it only charged maybe 6 terajoules. Would that be 10%? No, 3 would be 10%, wouldn't it? So it only charged to 3 terajoules. And because it's a test firing, so next time it'll charge to 6 terajoules. Because I can't see how it would have got to 30, given it was only at 2 when we looked at it. Excuse me. It was only at 2 when we looked at it, which therefore must mean, or it seems more likely, it only went up to 3. Right, so let's have a quick look at the nuclear again. Let's go and have a look at that. See if things are happening. So I suspect we need to go to lithium and upgrade that. It looks like it's actually starting to produce modules again. That's not really come down a lot, but why are you not running? Output full. Oh, look at this. We're back up to speed. Not least of all because the power demand will have plummeted, basically. Yeah, look, we're back down. So to some extent, I guess we could put a load more of these in and help on that side. But it didn't. I don't know. It didn't seem to draw from those properly. Because if we look at the power, These guys kicked in, and then they ate through all that fuel they had, and this is just when they got a bit of fuel. And these did kick in then, but only really to make up the difference. It looks like it was trying to maintain a level like that for some reason. I don't know why. 3.4 would have been good, but these sort of spikiness sort of matches vaguely. Okay. So I don't know what it'll do next time, whether it'll just not run or something if we can't supply the power. Right, let's have a look at our original problem. Blimey, we've still got missing things here. Blimey. Oh, but these aren't even outputting. Oh, but that's still yellow belt. It needs to go to red, I think, doesn't it? We mustn't have done that. So here's our ECUs. And they're now lacking low density structures. That's the blocker now. So we need to boost those up. Well, at the very least, we can properly module this. But don't I have another one here as well? Okay. So say at the very least we can properly module these. I think we're into the territory of using the advanced assembler maybe to produce even more. So effectively this game becomes all about producing the ECUs, which people did tell me, and not that I didn't believe them, but as I say, because I'm guessing the optimization tech cards are stopped because they require these as well. No? Why are optimization tech cards not happening then? Because that's why this isn't going. It's not getting those ones. Isn't it? No, it's not. It's not getting the dark purple. Okay, why is it not getting the dark purple? Where's the dark purple is there? Oh, because it's not getting prod 1s because of electronic circuits. Performing test running 2. Oh, right, okay. So it's cracked through that already. So these have stopped at least. So if we're losing any, we're losing 12, which is no great shakes. Huh. Oh, the accumulators are empty. So the advanced turbines are giving it the welly again. Am I going to run out of... I might just turn one of the inserters off, because that happened a lot quicker than I was anticipating. And there's still 46 in there. So this is clearly enough to do the business. And this heavy water's not running out. I say the lithium was probably the most problematic one. They all got a bunch in a thing. So this may happen fairly quickly. I'd quite like to see what it does. I don't know if there's an animation with it or... Because obviously that's animated. Yeah, so it's gonna go to 6 terajoules. I'm guessing those are pointless. Those beacons. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn one of these round so that it won't do another round. So if I just do that one. What would it do? Which way is it pointing? It's pointing down. Yeah, that'll be okay, I think. It's not going to do anything weird with moving things around, basically, I was wondering. Okay. So I probably won't see that fire off again. Okay. I'm guessing if it does an animation, it only does it for the last one. But basically, these need to go up as well. And I guess I could swap them out, actually. So 3s to prods. Like that. And then we can put beacons on. Like this. So, one more. That'll do. That'll do. In fact, let's take them off. Cool, so we'll see how much that benefits, and then we can do pretty much the same thing here. And swap these out. So I have to say, we might need to upgrade the belts again, and blah, 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 blah. So, in terms of the power, how are we doing? Still 50 in there. Still some lithium. Okay, might have cracked that in terms of supporting these four. How close are we to the 1.2? Okay. .3. So the accumulators are empty. Is that just weirdness because it's got... No, those aren't empty. So I don't quite understand how it's managing the power. Because why is it not using them? 60 gigawatts. And I'm only producing... whatever, it's going to be 7 gigawatts. So it's interesting that it's not sucking the power out of the accumulators. Unless they're charging as well. Don't know, not sure I understand that. So it's only pulling in 4.5. When actually it can do 60. Oh, it's better. I'm tempted just to wait. Is there anything I could do remotely? Let's have a check on... So wood is just, like, not a problem. In terms of that belt. So he was way, way, way short on prods still. However... Yeah, greens are just... Oh no, it's blowing them again. Electronic components. Why is it so wimpy? Oh, both of them are wimpy. Because item ingredient shortage of lithium. Yeah. Yeah, lithium's not happening, basically. At anything like the required rate. And why is that? They're all running. I think. Yeah, so that, I mean, that lane's crammed. So we could add some more in, but we run into the lake. Our old nemesis, the lake. So I think actually we need to expand downwards. Okay, how are we doing on this? 2.1. That's going to be a while, isn't it? So if I copy this, I need to get rid of that, don't I? I put one at the top and one at the... Where does that reach to? Yeah, that'll be fine. One here. And then get rid of that. And then copy... In fact, should I just double this? So basically take all of it? Let's let them fill whatever they can fill in there. I suspect we will therefore run into chlorine problems. And chlorine problems will require heavier demand on stone. Not that this is struggling. I mean, looks like this isn't really even running properly. I mean, am I venting hydrogen? Or I think I might be. In fact, that may be an issue because it may not be. It may be constrained by that one. So we might need a couple of them. Or you can actually put speeds in those, I think. 2.5. So the other thing I wanted to play about with was the matter antimatter power. How could I do that? What I could do... Oh, I converted that into... Okay. That's interesting. Huh. So half of it's only... Yeah, right. Okay. So I might be able to put a... Because we run into the pipes, you see, here. But I might be able to put a matter thing here for however... I don't know... I don't have a clue how the antimatter matter works. The antimatter power. 2.7. Have they done this bit? Not quite. $538. Just keeps going up and up and up. Yeah, that one doesn't really get cured. I mean, why is that one so low? Because that's not using lithium. Is it just being eaten everywhere else? Because isn't it over here somewhere? Well, those are level 2s for one thing. I don't think it's actually filling that belt, is it? Would it be a problem if I did... swapped in some... Actually, I got 1 speed in. So does that imply... So this is trying to fill a fast belt, and it should be. I mean, is that full? Looks full. But obviously some of it goes into the red circuits, doesn't it? So it shot so many modules. Should have done that earlier. How are we doing? So it's now at 3.1, so it's probably going to 6, isn't it? Right. It's probably going to 6. And I bet you're chewing up. Yeah, look at that. They're not even running. They're totally eating all of those. Okay. What could I do about that? I mean, I could double this. I could put another one that uses that in. We could also... What are you lacking? Yeah, you're lacking lithium, aren't you? Okay. 3.4. If I go, it'll do while I'm away. Yeah. Because I quite like to put prop modules in these. I've not really even finished filling all that out, so not a lot of point going over there. Oh look, that's not even powered. So these aren't working. Because this will have backed up, will it? Yeah, that's full. Okay. So that's a long-standing error, that one. So no wonder there's not all the lithium going, because this is all stuck, basically. This isn't actually producing any lithium, this whole row. So that was probably just the error. That was the real problem. What are you on? You're on 3.7. I bet it doesn't actually do anything. It just turns off or something. I'm just waiting here for nothing to happen. Maybe if I dash over and do that one. And by the time I'm done with that and back again, we'll be there. I at least want to see what it does, if anything, even if it's nothing. So if I dash over, fill up this. Fill up. Build this. Then these will actually start working. I could upgrade that as well. So we could take this to blue belt. So yeah, I suspect we need... Oh, I haven't even got any then. In fact, I don't think I'm making loaders, am I? I think I completely forgot to add them into that belt build. I don't recall making them. Let's have a look in a second. How are we doing? 4.1, so it's still a fair way off, isn't it? Where's this belt build then? It's here. No, I'm not making loaders. Well, that was an error. How do I fix that error? What are each of the loaders made from? And I think I'm making them anyway, elsewhere. Oh, this is like a sequential one. But they need the things that I'm adding in for the splitters, I think. Or at least they need... Is that right? Or... Oh, no, it's the belts themselves. Okay. So I could... Oops. Oh. I could just build that by the side, couldn't I? In fact, why don't I do that with a bot-based thing rather than be silly? So if I... What? Where can I put that? We'll just build it. I'll just build it here. We'll copy and paste it over. So it needs to be... I could make it with old school things, couldn't I? Because I don't need that many. So it's basically the blue, the green, and the purple. And all we're going to do is request in what they need. Have them put into storage chests once they're built. Oops. That, so that to there, that to there, that to there. We want a bit of power on them. We then need that to be less than, let's just say 100. That to be, them to be less than 100. And them to be... I think I've done that the wrong way around, haven't I? Yeah, I've done that the wrong way around. So that should be purple. That should be blue. Okay, and then a bit of light. Okay. Let's put that over here. And I could, like, insert them across, couldn't I? Yeah, that's fine. The bots will just sort it out. So I really don't, I don't really use them a lot, so... I haven't even used them here. Energy level, 16.3% of 20%. So at 4.9... So 5 is like 5, 10, 20, 30. That's about a sixth, isn't it? Yeah, so it's going to fire when it gets up to 6. I mean, I say fire, I don't even know. Don't know what it does. So we're nearly there. Let's have a look. Has it built this stuff? It's built them apart from all the millions of missing modules. I think chlorine... Oh no, there's loads of chlorine there. Oh no, you don't use chlorine in this, do you? I keep forgetting that. Chlorine's an output, but it's added here. Oh, looks like I've missed upgrading them. So that wants to go from 2 to 3. Yeah, I mean, this isn't even, struggling with reds on it. So 5.3. I'm guessing because this is like Krastorio 2 extended, so I'm guessing it only does, you only have to do it once or something in the regular Krastorio 2. So yeah, I need to add on this like recycly bit, don't I? It needs to be there. And there. And then we can copy this. Will that reach? No, so it's too far, isn't it? Okay. So there, I think. And there. But then we need an extra one. Well, actually, I could have done that one there, but in fact, yeah, I ain't gonna do that. So that one just needs to be there. That one needs some power as well. So that gives them the recycling. I need to get the actual lithium, whatever it's called, dust or powder. 18.8 of 20, so we're very nearly there. So let's see what it does. Apologies if this has like a really loud. I already turned the environmental sound down, so it's already quite low, but apologies if it goes deafening like a rocket launch or something. 19 of 20. So it looks like we have solved, in quotes, the steam turbine problem. That's enough power production there. 19.3. Let's just check it while we're waiting. Yeah, there's 50 in there. Yeah. Okay. 19.4. Yeah, so I'll go and hook this up. Oh, look, it's actually now a full belt. So that's obviously what I've been intending, what was there to do anyway. I mean, we need to boost it up because everything's using lithium now. But that'll also let us double the production of these, basically. Oh, and we're out of plastic. Okay. Oh, we're not out of plastic. We're just not chugging it through quick enough. This looks good to me. 19.9. Oh. Doesn't do anything. I say it maybe it only has an actual animation when it's the final one. But I'll leave this disconnected anyway, just so that we're not. Should I? If it's not going to do anything, it doesn't really matter, does it? You know, if there's no animation or anything, then it doesn't really matter what it. If it keeps going. So yes, lithium. Because once we've boosted up lithium again, we had to be able to make more, you know, electronic components and sort of feed them in there somehow. Where are we going? I've gone past it. Right, so what's this all like? Okay, so if we make this blue belt and then blue splitter, that gives us the chance to do the same here and here. I mean, oh, come on, let's just put a blue splitter on. Was that seriously all the blue belt I had? Okay. There we go. So then again, so say they're lacking the modules as well, because you know it's part of the same whole problem. Why are you not running? Because you're so crammed with output. Okay, so basically this belt, the output belt from where? I guess. Oh, it's not connected the output to this, is it? No. So if I... Because I think actually, say, because I'm so saturated. Oh, look, no, we're actually... Oh, why are you not running? Fluid ingredient shortage. Ah, that's the acid. Yeah, okay, so we do need to boost all of that up, but we'll do that in a second. So what? This needs to be connected, and I guess needs to go up to blue belt, basically. So all this needs a bit of an upgrade. I assume it... Oops. It's actually overproducing anyway, but we'll see. So let's take it all the way down to there. Onto the bus. It's blue. I don't know if I did doubled it and then, you know, didn't spot that problem. So I doubled it again, maybe? I don't know. Ow, dude. Because this is only feeding this. Isn't it? Because the only other thing it's doing is batteries. And the batteries is like, happy. Okay. So none of you are running. Oh, I haven't hooked up the water either. So I'm going to need... Let's do that first. Water pumps. I'm going to need 2. And 2 of them. Yeah. So where's that? Is that the water? I don't think so. Oh, sploosh. Sploosh. Where's it put them turbines? There. Okay, and then... Where are you? You're there. Okay. And you put the one pump there. There. That one there. Okay, so that gets them the water they need. Awesome. But they're not... These guys are not getting... Let's just check the chlorine situation. I haven't messed that up again. Right, so that is recycling the chlorine. Okay. So, yeah, it's the hydrogen chloride now that's the problem. I guess I could just stick some speeds in and do one of these swapsy things, but have we even got... Yeah, we have, okay. So put some prods in it instead, you see, and then we can just pop a chunk of these in. Wait, that's wrong, isn't it? Is that right? No. There? Yeah. And there? Yeah. Not that I really need this many, I don't think, but... and then we double this up, I think. Actually, that's not right, is it? I can just put this in, I think. Oops. Because I'd overdone it when I did this before, like way overdone it, basically. Well, the chlorine's full and the hydrogen's full. Just that one that's not full. Yet more demand for more Oh, that's gone down, I think, hasn't it? But yeah, so these would need 65.4. Oh, look at the heavy mineral water. That might be a problem. 65.4 coming out. 65.4. And assuming these are going to count it properly, it's 148 coming out. So, I say it's not, because this is actually should be prods and it doesn't count the prods until they're there and blah blah blah. But even if it halved it, we would still be over, which means I've got too many of those on, doesn't it? Okay. Next question then. Say 140, say, needed. So how much are you producing? Not enough. Because you only produce 106 of the chlorine. So, what does that mean? That means more. I mean, these need prods anyway. If it'll take them, will it let me do that? Oh no, it doesn't look like you can put them in there. Okay, so speeds will go in. So what does it look like now? Way over. Perfect. But, what about you? Because this hydrogen is full, but the chlorine is not. So what does that... See, it says 50 there. So I don't know what it's telling me when it does the void ones. Because this needs basically the same. 137. You see it's changed because it's obviously put one of the prods in. So it's 100 and... Say it's 140. So we need some way of venting a whole load of hydrogen. Because you can put... Weirdly, you can put speeds in these. But maybe if I do a bunch, because this will stop it from completely exhausting it, basically. But yeah, hopefully it'll put them in, and maybe that'll be enough, or more than enough, I don't know. Because that one, that's, you know, it produces less of the chlorine than it does of the hydrogen. And because I don't have to care about pollution in particular, I'm not, you know, doesn't matter. Oh, look, I've got one prod. Ooh. Schwanky. So, it's absolutely, I think I could go like to purple belt, I think, with the amount I've done here. Because I hadn't realised that this was basically not working, the second row. Okay. So I've got loads of lithium now. It's not really doing anything with it. So, what do I want to do about that? Because that's now absolutely, you know, oversaturated, that belt. That's great. So we're now not running out of them, but we are still low on green circuits. But I think that's partly because... Yeah, this is all red belt here. And these aren't actually even able to output, and they don't have their modules in. So I think actually we could do more than that. I mean, if this was... So one of these, in terms of fast transport belts, produces point... So, as in sort of one set of them produces 0.2... Produces a fifth, basically, of a fast transport belt. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's more than a fast transport belt. It's like 1.5, 1 1/3 maybe, fast transport belts. And then I've got 2 of them. So it's getting up to, not, well, 2.5, say, 2 and, 3 at the very most fast transport belts. So we're only running out because it's basically a flow limit thing, because here it drops down to yellow belt. Okay, so if I just whip across here, all the way down the bus. And I say, I think I can actually go to blue belt. Is this? I think this is the end here, isn't it? This is the end. The only end. I shouldn't do that because I might get a copyright strike. Which was the... What with my singing being incredibly accurate. Yeah, so I also do this one. To the point that it... Oh, that must have passed it there. Up to there, maybe? Yeah. Yep. So this is what I was saying when I was saying earlier on about completely redoing the belt, redoing the base, basically. Because I've got lots of things around going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, and like the powder here, where I'm pulling this down, back to here. And alright, it's using it, but this is clearly not operating at, and this isn't even maxed out beacons again, modules. So, do I put swap this to a 2 to 3 balancer and send it the other way? That's just bonkers. But yeah, not like these are struggling, although doesn't that have to go up to red belt at some point? Okay, so I yet again upgrading electronic circuits and green. Let's go back to the original question. The one that matters is this one, and it doesn't have low density structures. So, oh, these still haven't been done. I mean, copper's not getting up here anyway, even with only a few of them upgraded. How far off are they going to be? It's going to be ages. Have you done? No, you've done neither of them. I just sort of need to let it run, or, increase this, because, say, it's... Until I've got the modules to put in the green circuits, I can't really boost the green circuit supply any further. Other than sticking in higher and higher level belt. Which is not a problem as such, but... what I really need is, the extra production. Because this is nicely flowing now. Okay. Look at all that yellow belt. I guess I'm not recycling it properly. No, they are bringing it in. It's just not. Again, there's no upgrade job happening, so. And I imagine it confuses it because I'm making red belt and stuff here. Or wherever it is over here. Wherever the original one is, I didn't pick up the original. Here we go. So there's some in that as well. Okay. Oh, it's down to 477. And apparently for level 2 speed, which that doesn't make any sense, but okay. I've messed something up somewhere with that, but I don't know where. Yeah, so plastic was suffering here. I think plastic is a flow rate issue again, so we could upgrade that as well. Because we've got two blooming... In fact, I want to do this more carefully, I think. There's 2 red belts worth somewhere. What's that? There we go. So that's red all the way up to there. Oh, it's a bit missed there. So yeah, copper is suffering, or not flowing, because why? Just because this is more than is being provided. So I think might need to bite the bullet. Upgrade some of this. But then if I'm doing that, really I should be switching to electric. I mean, have these now got most, if not all, of their modules in? They have, haven't they? No. No, there's still a lot. A whole row and a half at least without prods. Has it brought me any? Can I go and stick... Oh, I have. I've got 48. Okay. Let's go and stick some of them in the... There you go. See, plastics now. Saturated there. Let's go and put some in the green circuits. In fact, it's trying to bring me a bunch more, I think. There we go. Oh, no. No, it's that the bots are going and taking them, putting them in places. So I haven't got 48 anymore. I've got 2. Right, where are we? Okay, sure that'll make a massive difference. Yeah, this needs to go up to blue belt. Okay, let's do that then. Is that blue? Yeah, it's blue. I guess that actually does need to be green or something then. There. So at least down to there. Starts to sort of get thinner here, so let's see if we can get all of this flowing nicely. Where do I want to take the blue about? Where are we? It's like this. I could pull all this up, and yeah, I don't need regular solar panels anymore. Because if we're going to put more solar, we'll put down the advanced solar. I'm not going to put any of that down either. I think I'm just going to do a lot of this, aren't I? In fact, I'll just do that. Oh, no, we don't want to... Oh, it doesn't matter. So I could really do with upgrading the entire bus. Is that the end? No, nowhere near. That must be. And then green circuits on this side. To there. Gives the bots plenty to do as well. Yet more things on our to-do list down here. Okay. I could go and fiddle about with... Oh, I've got 12. And then maybe if I put them in here as well. Yeah, we can go and do the swapsy trick up here, because these need to be... What should we call it? But basically, we need the copper production to increase. That's basically where we're at. But partly to do that, I need all of these to have prod modules in. I haven't got many prod modules, so I can get the game or the bots to swap them over with the speed modules that I do have. Oops. Okay, so they do that steadily. Because it looks like some of these basically aren't running because they're not getting copper ore. So if we upgraded to blue belt, we should at least be able to process it. The question will be this one, where it's, you know, are there enough trains then? And is there enough production at wherever it is that I'm mining copper? Because, you know, I'm not actually producing full belts there. I should be here. Here we go. Ah, that doesn't look like anything's really running there. Interesting. So yeah, so it looks like I added enough capacity there. But should we just do that then? Which is a lot more blue belt to add. I don't know that there is lots more blue belt. No. I think I'll leave the belt upgrade then. Because really, they're the optimization science that's suffering, and you know, it's not a massive. It's only 10% uplift. It's not enormous. be eating other resources, I'm sure. Because I'm tempted to just get rid of these, you see. And we'll literally just focus on this. Oh, there we go. So, singularities is start. Yeah, so it's only put a couple in. And I say I don't mind losing that. So it's just, again, it's just waiting on the, it's the ECU based one that's still suffering, I think. Although it's a lot quicker than it was. I think I'm probably going to switch over to looking at the matter antimatter power, because I can't really do a lot that's beneficial until, you know, until module production sort of catches up with all the upgrades I've already given it. You know, because like here, that's clearly wrong. What I need to do is 2s to 3s. So I've messed that up, for example. Have I done that here? No, that's okay. I think. But yeah, until I've got the prods in, I don't actually know. I can't do them. Can't do the calculator, and I just haven't got the prods. Right, so let's go and have a play about with matter antimatter, because it's a, in a weird way, we're burning wood. That's all we're sort of doing. So we're not really losing anything, because the wood is just infinite with the whatchamacallit machines. I mean, I could stick some more of them in, couldn't I? So, if I were to get this, I'm assuming this is what the charged antimatter fuel cells. I assume this is, you know, what it's about, as it were. I guess I don't know. But, if I put some, well, I say that. No, let's build. Let's use one of these. How do I make these thingamies? Where the heck are they going to be? What did it even call them? Fuel rods? No. Charged? No. Empty? No. Don't know what it called them. Empty antimatter fuel cell. Empty? There we go. Ah, so that's going to need nitric acid, is it? Oh, and it needs matter stabilizers. Wow, okay. Okay. So, if we put this over with the other nuclear build. Oh, say that. Haven't I got nitric acid here? I have. Okay, let's just build it here then. Because I know, you know, don't know what the sort of production rate is and all that sort of stuff, but we might need 2 or something, I guess. So we could put it here. So empty. And it could load them in. I guess we need a recycling system again, don't we? In fact, in that case, I don't know. I need to bother doing that. But 1, 2, 3. So this will put them into a thing. This will output them. So this needs to be a requester. So this requests in the empty ones again. Where do they even live? Instead of... There they are. So it requests them in, I say, like 50 or something, I don't know. Request them in. It needs all of that lovely stuff. So put that there. This wants to request those. So let's make that say 200. 250. 200. Like I've got 200 of them. On the way 60. So it's just yet another demand on that system, which I can't even support at the moment. So we can get one on the go. See what happens. So that gets you nitric acid. Can I do prods? Oh, I can. Okay. So how long do they take to make them? They take 10 seconds normally. And how long do you take to charge? So you take 5 seconds normally. Can you do prod? No. So it's going to make them way slower. I don't know. It's the burn rate. I don't know. So I want to connect that to the network. Do we? Or do I want to do it chest-wise? Because that's requesting them back in. So this needs to be connected like that. And you're only going to turn on if that's less than, 5 or something. So we don't want it producing millions of those. Why is that so high with the ECUs? I guess because it does make them quite quick. So do I really need these numbers? That'll do. If it makes some, it makes some. Did it do anything? Oh, there we go. So it's made them. So only enable... No, I think this needs to be like connected to the chest. So this is the charge ones. Only turn on if they say less than 10 of those. Okay. It's presumably waiting on matter because it's like loads of matter. Loads of matter. Now we can double this. So I got lots of wood. So why not? Oh, it's not even getting the wood quick enough. I could get rid of these because this was all when it was being done via there's loads of wood in there. I'll probably keep one. In fact, let's keep one of them. Just, if at some point I do chop a load of trees down. Why did I put it there? That was idiotic. Let's do that then. What? Idiot. There's no wood getting down here now. Okay. Because this is eating it all, I think. Be better with an inserter then, wouldn't it? Maybe I should just take out some of these. What's the point in... Well, I say that. Yeah, no. Because it won't let me do prods in it, will it? No. I've got 52 prods. In fact, why even have so many full stop? Why not just go with something like that? And then it might actually produce it across multiple machines. Yeah, but this is nowhere near enough matter production, is it? What does... So it's saying it needs 2 belts worth of... So if it was an express belt, or even an advanced belt, that's what we need coming in, I think. It's a little confusing, that. So this needs to be double upgraded. So we need to go all the way up to green. I've done this in a very weird way, haven't I? Right, so that's that bit. So we need to hit green all the way. All the way. Double bump that. And we need to go back up here. So blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. Yeah, because we're still not, we're not actually using what this is producing. I'd say it's a little difficult to tell given the lack of modules. So it's still 482 short, apparently. But yeah, this is green now coming in. Is everyone getting a taste of green? So it's still not actually achieving it, is it? But then it's sort of not properly upgraded yet. Okay. Have we at least made... Yeah, we've made a couple of these. Or one of them, at least. Now we need loads more matter. Bunch of them. Less than 5, that's okay. Okay. So it's the lack of matter that's the issue. And that's because we're not quite getting all that wood in yet. How's it doing with upgrading it? It's going to be a little while, I think. Yeah, hopefully that'll be closer. Right, so that's that side of it. Now, how do we actually do the power? Antimatter reactor. Oh my word, look at the requirements for that. So, because this, the fusion, fusing it's about 20 advanced turbines. I'm not sure whether you have to hook it up to water or what. Whether it needs advanced turbines or not. Right, where am I building? Because aren't I building them just here somewhere? Yeah, there we go. And the turbine. So if we come over here and just build another similar thing to that. Because that green belt is saturated now. I think. Oh no, it's getting... They're all getting wood, I think. So is this pipe full? Nowhere near. At least he's still now making some stuff. So I guess there is matter happening. I'm wondering whether actually it needs to go up to purple belt. And then we could have another set of... I mean, I could just put some... Whatchamacallits in here, aren't we? Because this isn't full now. That's just because it's cleared the belt out. Plus it has that whole peak and trough effect. Yeah, it's only... What, like half a green belt coming in? Let's let it make those things before I make any real judgments. And we'll just build like one of these. I mean, it's basically the same idea, I think. So we just want... In fact, let's move it down a little bit. And then... So we want to try and make one of them. Crikey. So we need 350 rare metals. And we're going to break that up. 350 rare metals. And 50 AI cores. And then 350 steel. And 50 ECUs. Look, another demand for ECUs. Where are they? There they are. And what else? So we've got immerse 350 immersite and 100 immersium beams. 350 of them. And 100 of them. That on. Yep. Both lights. So I don't want you running away with yourself. Let's just have... Where are they? One of them. I guess I could put some speeds in them so it didn't take a small ice age. 300-second craft time is 5 minutes. But yeah, so they should bring all of that stuff over and it'll make one of them. I'm a bit surprised it hasn't told me it's doing another one of these. What's it waiting on? Oh, it's the blooming S ones still. Was it still not producing them? I guess I'm robbing a load of it to build all these other things, but yeah, the ECUs will all be going into this chest, I imagine, rather than making the science. Guessing that's stalled out completely. Where are they? Where is that science? That's the A. No, have I not labelled it? No, I haven't, have I? So, quickly. What's in there, basically? Yeah, so, I mean, you know, these don't even have level 3 modules. You know, level 2's on here, and level 2s on here. Oh, it looks like blue circuits is actually an issue as well. Because only one of those is running. In fact, blue circuits is the issue, isn't it? It's not actually the ECUs, because they're like stacked up on the belt. Why are blue circuits? I mean, I'm guessing it's just simple. Oh no, red circuits is a bit thin. Why is red circuits a bit thin? Just because I've only put a small amount of production in, basically. Relatively speaking. I mean, these can't properly output, can they? But yeah, again, it's level 2 prop modules. But yeah, that could all do with upgrading, I guess, then. In fact, most of these aren't even running, are they? Have you ground to a halt again? I don't suppose this has made one yet, has it? Oh, it has. Why is that not working? It's made one. Why isn't that not taking them out? Oh, that shouldn't be a one, should it? What? Antimatter reactor. Am I holding one? Why is that saying number of those is less than 1? Have I got an antimatter reactor somewhere? Did I hand make one or something? Oh, I have. There's 4 in storage. Oh, have I already made this? Where in the heckins would they be? Huh. Where the heck have I made them then? Oh. I mean, this would be like the most logical area. Did I put them in here? Maybe I added them on to this. Oh, I did, look. So we're already making them. Right, let's just pick all this up and the bots will send it all back into the system. Huh. Got a bunch of them then. Right, well let's plot this down. Somewhere over here. Where I seem to be doing most of my power. I guess over here maybe? So there we go. So this is actually smaller, isn't it? So we'll put this in here, say. Ah, does that not... Because this has an output for... Does this literally just produce electricity? If it does, there's no point having it over here. Unless it's explosive, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be overloaded or something. We might put it in here, if that's the case. So just put a thingy in. I want to put one of these on. And we want to request up. We want to request up. Wait. Then, yeah. Let's just request one. So I forgot to bring one over. And I guess it must output them as empties. And that should be a... You bring in one? Yeah. On the way 4. I only requested one. So yeah, this isn't really a green belt coming in here. This is like half a green belt. Not even that, is it? Yeah, and that's... Okay, so it literally just... Matter, antimatter, electricity, bosh. You're done. And is it a constant consumption rate, or does it... It's difficult to tell, isn't it? And that seems to be lasting ages. So it looks like it might be proportional. It'll only consume what it needs to consume. Maybe. Don't know. I mean, max production now is 11.5 gigawatt. So if we can't run the old... What's spiking there? That's a fusion reactor. And the accumulators are all up to juice. So if we can't, you know, can't run things now. What's the 1 minute number? So that'd be you. Oh, that's you. No, you're the advanced steam turbine. Oh, that's the antimatter. Okay. So it feels like it's barely on tick over there. Yeah, it's not declined a lot, has it? Because the fuel consumption, max consumption is 3 gigawatts. But how much does each one of those have? Where are they? Matter was over here, wasn't it? Okay. Because I could put some greenhouses in here, I think. What was I looking for? So each one of these, 300 gigajoules. Max consumption is 3 gigawatts. Was that 300? Sorry. Yeah, so that'll run it for 100 seconds, each one of those. Is that right? Because it's 3 gigawatts, 100 times. So it's 100 seconds. So if it was using it at maximum speed, maximum, you know, output, it would last 100 seconds, which is a minute and a half. But obviously it's not, so, and it looks like it's probably a proportional, you know, only consumes it if it needs it sort of thing. Okay. But the issue is the wood. There's not enough wood coming in. Because we don't want to starve everything out. Excuse me. That would be helped by switching on or adding in prod modules. That was a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. I assumed we were going to have to do something with heat pipes and water and... Well, look, we're running out of glass again. It's always something, isn't it? Always something. Now, what's that a lack of? That's a lack of sand? Yeah, which is down to a lack of stone. So we need to go blue belt on stone, I think. Or certainly half of it anyway. Because stone brick's not really doing anything, but stone needs a boost. Yeah, because that's not flowing. So we could turn half of this into blue belt, I think. And then that would solve that problem. Got distracted. Yes, green circuits. Let's see what we can do here. Just helps us because it's not going to consume as much, basically, with the prod modules in, which will then leave more to go down the belt. Not a massive difference, but a little bit of a boost. Oh, these aren't even outputting fully. Okay, I think I can turn this into 2 belts worth of wood, can't I? Or, you know, sort of 2 and a bit's worth. I say it's not actually. Oh well, it wouldn't help that that's not purple. That's not going to help things. Oh, is that weird thing that sometimes it doesn't? It won't upgrade though, unless I just messed up the thing. Oh, it's doing that weird optical illusion where it looks like it's going backwards. Oh! Hello, Chiniwa. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome all. Hi there. All fine, thanks. Cool, cool. I'm actually, I'm going to be streaming for another 5 minutes. Okay, so that was probably the issue, I think. The lack of that. Although it's still not actually pulling it all through. So we might be able to get a belt and a bit out. But it's doing that weird optical illusion thing where it looks like it's going backwards on the belt. It's because they're moving so quickly. It's going to about to stop too. So someone else nice. Okay, okay. If anyone's got any suggestions, then I'm more than happy to act on those. If anyone you know is streaming and you want us to go over there. I mean, that's nice and full now. Is this green belt full? Looks like it. Maybe the old stutter. Some greens. Olemeshka. Okay, yeah. We'll go there then. Check this green belt is running okay. What LMSHK? Righto. But thanks for the raid, very much appreciated. Thank you for coming over, and hello all. I'm playing through Krastorio 2 in case you weren't aware. I'm sort of in the end game. I've actually got the Krastorio 2 extended on. I think I would have finished it last week probably, but I have to do 10 of these basically. So there's like 10. Oh, it's in the dark. 10 test firings of this, or I guess the final one is the actual final one rather than the test firing. But it builds up the power each time. But as you can see, I'm struggling. Oh, no, it's very nearly there. Oh, it must. That's gone up as well. I hadn't realised that goes up. Ah, okay. Wow, what's it going to get to on the final one then? So we're just short of 75 Singularity Tech cards. I'm struggling to produce. Well, I'm not really producing them at anything like the rate I need to. And I'm steadily chasing back each problem each time, basically. So sometimes it's these guys, and as you can see, they're lacking or struggling a bit for... In fact, no, they're stuffed, aren't they? Look at that. That's half a lane. So is it the blue circuits? Yeah, it's the blue circuits now. So next week, I'll be fixing blue circuits. Or not fixing, boosting up blue circuits. But the big thing that's I've been trying to fix as well, or trying to get to work properly, is the modules, because I'm steadily upgrading all the modules. But as you can see, we're sort of not flowing very well with the electronic circuits, which I think may be a... Oh no, we might be at production limit. Or is that where the glass is hurting me? That's the glass. Okay. So I'm not making enough glass. What I really need to... What I'll do between streams... Oh, I finally finished that. I'll leave that there. But all the research is done, you see. We're just trying to produce enough to make the tech cards and power. But I've just added in first antimatter. Where is it? Down here. Yeah, that's ticking over nicely. I was just boosting up the wood because I'm using wood to produce matter. Down here, you see, and that's the antimatter power thing. So that's all running nicely now. But yeah, so there we go. Next week, as I say, we'll be chasing blue circuits by the looks of things. But my intention between streams is basically to convert this all over to electric. And then probably do a whole mass belt upgrade of everything. Because like iron and copper are suffering a little bit sometimes. Here we go, copper's struggling a bit. Because there's just not enough material coming in. But say the sort of problem is a lack of modules. But it's that feedback loop we often get where you can't make the modules to help you produce more stuff. So, oh, that looks like that's test fire 3 is starting. It keeps ramping up the power basically. So it's every time it does a test fire, it increases the power that it uses. So if I click on that, so it now wants 30% of its max power, and it just sort of charges up until it does it. So basically we need to get to 10. Right then, so I'll just pop up my schedule, which I always do at the end of the stream, and then send a raid over to OLMSHK. Let's put that schedule on. Basically, I stream weekends, so it's just I'm sort of hobby streamer. I'm not pro content creator as such, but basically I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Try to start at 3 o'clock for all of them, but Monday due to work I start at 5. I'm streaming Satisfactory and Factorio. Satisfactory it's going okay. I'm trying to work my way through it, but they keep introducing updates, which is slowing me down because stuff changes. But it's my first time properly playing through that now that game's close to completion. Saturdays I stream Krastorio 2. It's always this. I'm trying to work through the various like famous upgrades. So, not upgrades, overhaul mods like Bobs and Angels and all those sorts of things. So I'm doing my first one, Krastorio 2. And then tomorrow will be, I've been doing a series where I'm building myself a standardized set of blueprints. So blueprints I can use for every game, every vanilla playthrough, mainly so that I can have another go at a mega base, a big mega base, and that I'll be able to play through the early game a lot quicker than I did last time. So tomorrow I'm going to be testing those blueprints. So I've worked a load of them up. So I'll be doing like a big test of them. If you wanted to catch any of my stuff, if you're interested, then if you're watching on the VODs, for example, then there's my live Twitch there if you wanted to come along and say hello or just lurk. Or the YouTube channel has all of the VODs. So for this series, my Satisfactory, Dyson Sphere program, which Chinua streams quite a lot. Various Factorio series, so they're all on there. It's alias to Triggles, so it's Trismegistus again, but it's alias to Triggles. Twitter's the same, basically. I basically just post when I go live. There's a Discord channel if you're interested in joining that. The idea is to use it for multiplayer. I'd quite like to do a community multiplayer, particularly of Factorio, and stream that. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of IRL stuff going on. I'm searching for a new job, so I don't really have time to do it. But if you were interested, then you could join that, and I'll be posting up when I do get time, and we can give it a go. Yeah, so that's me. So I say, if you were watching, you enjoyed it, you might have considered coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus, and this has been Factorio, and we will head over to OLMSHK, if I can remember what the button is. Hang on a sec.